no child, when they're struggling with life's challenges, they should not find themselves at a place where there's no help, where there is no avenue, there's no place of support. I am Dr. Philip Ray, Executive Director of Adolescent Counseling Services, a nonprofit organization providing support services to youth and their family members. Our offices are located in Redwood City, Mountain View, San Mateo, and our on-campus counseling program is located in 8 secondary schools, 5 in Palo Alto and 3 in San Mateo County. We can provide counseling services in 8 different languages. We also attract and hire interns, clinicians that reflect the community that we serve. So the first way Adolescent Counseling Services impacts our community is through comprehensive support, direct services to youth and family members in our communities.
Through ACS, I was able to meet a really awesome therapist who does not only just share personal interests with me, but she knows how to talk to me, and she knows how to share unbiased opinions, which I love, and I get to see her at least once a week for an hour. It just relieves so much stress for me, and I come back ready to conquer whatever I have to conquer, whether it's schoolwork or having to tell my parents how I'm gonna finance college.
It doesn't matter where a youth comes from, they and their family members can have access to any of our programs. You could have a student we realize that is suffering from substance abuse problems. That student can be directly referred to our substance abuse treatment program.
I just don't know what to do. Like, how do I change my life from here? And I show up to ACS and they're like, here's how you change your life. You come to this and like, we'll help you through it. Like, we'll guide you every step of the way. And without that structure, I don't think I would have been able to start changing on my own, because I was like lost and didn't know what to do. And so they provided me with like a structure and a positive environment to start changing and to try to explore my new sober self.
We treat the family as a whole rather than just concentrating on the individual.
When Raiden started coming to group, I started seeing him be more relaxed, a bit more confident, more sure of his place in the world, and overall really a happier person with himself and with all of the rest of us. Through our contact with ACS, we've learned, I think, a fair amount about the LGBTQ community. Its existence, what it meant. I really did not understand what it meant not to be on the gender binary. Raiden was inspired through his experience with the youth group in Mountain View to want to volunteer, to tell his story, to talk with other young people, to help teach teachers, to make school a safer place for everybody, especially the LGBTQ community members.
The second way that Adolescent Counseling Services impacts the community is through our education program, where we educate individuals and let them know about the latest trends in both the clinical field of what's going on with teens, as well as latest trends in substance abuse, what's really going on out there in terms of mental health, what are teens suffering or dealing with nowadays. I mean, inclusivity is the word for employers, for communities, so everybody living in that community feels like they're part of it, they feel respected, and that's our goal. The third way that Adolescent Counseling Services impacts the community is through building safe, accepting communities. So our outlet program is a unique program. It provides support for LGBTQ youth.
I discovered that I am transgender at the age of 14, living in Alabama. I went to a really small high school and I was somewhat bullied for a while. And this past summer I moved to the Bay Area and I made a lot of new friends, and some of my friends told me that I should come to the outlet support groups, and since I've been attending, I've made new friends. I really love all of the outlet staff because they talk individually with you if you need the support, and I really love that about them. It's been the best experience of my life so far.
I'm sure that by this point in your training, you've definitely come
In order for us to work with our communities and decrease the stigma, we need more staff. So each year, Adolescent Counseling Services trains up to 60 clinicians, clinical interns, who then will become the clinicians of the future. It would be great to be at a place where we can fund and pay our interns. We do need to recruit more clinical interns who can then touch many, many more lives. And this is where you as a donor come in. Increasing our funding, increasing your gift, it does make a difference. In order for us to expand our programs, that means that we're going to have to increase the gifts coming from individual donors.
I definitely appreciate the donors so much because without them, I wouldn't probably be able to conquer my self-harming issues or learn, how to not take drugs.
I wanted to thank ACS for helping me bridge my family back together and try to figure out my life. I started coming in every week and talk to the kids about my experience with ACS and my transition out of ACS and the person I'd become, a person I actually really like, and bring support to them.
It's such a warm, welcoming place. Anybody who's questioning whether they should go should totally go.
What will the community look like after being impacted by our programs? A community that's free of stigma, a community that's free of having to question oneself because you're unsure of where to go, who to talk to when you're suffering or when you're not feeling good. A community where everybody's accepted for who they are and who they love and who they want to be. So generous donors like yourself are the key to a better community and a greater organization.